holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James goes in. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Deck. Releases. Misses the jumper from the wing. And they're running. They set the pick. And he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Deck. Off the mark there with a three.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Inside to the wing on the left. Here's Calathis. It's tipped. The second effort. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Korkmaz from the arc. And Musa pulls it down. Here's Deck. Here's Musa. Check by James. There's a screen from Garuba. Here's Deck. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
James inside. And rejected. Here's Deck. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
James outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Pass to Deck. Here's Musa.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Second chance effort. Yep, that one's good.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now, here is James. The 3 ball. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Musa. From deep 3-point land. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And there's James from the arc. Fires in the triple. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
A minute 4 left in the first. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Kick out to Brown. There's the triple. And Musa pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Deck. Pass to Garuba. Launches it. Korkmaz pulls it in. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. James outside. Here's Calathis. And it's off from three-point range. The 17-footer. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 5.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
And they get it back. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They lead by a bucket, and will return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Here's Campazzo. Nails it from beyond the arc. Campazzo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Corley. The layup misses.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Ibaka with it. Misses in close. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Akobo beyond the arc. And Azonia pulls it down. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Ibaka, 18 feet out, and the jumper is good. Ibaka's got his first points of the night.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Over to the wing. Here's Azonia. Knocks down the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Mata-Yunus. Pass to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Pass to Akobo. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. A 3 from the inbound. He can't hit that time.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game. He didn't have his feet planted.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Campazzo. And a miss there off the inbound.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Akobo. That 3's off the mark.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Here's Azonia. 3-pointer off the mark. And they're on the break. Fires the 3. Akobo gets the bucket. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Campazzo. The quick look, no good that time.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Corneli. Still without a bucket. Here's Akobo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
There's a screen. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Hazonia. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 5.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
For 3, Diallo. It's rebounded by Ibaka. A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Campazzo off target from 3-point range. Campazzo's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's a Kobo, and he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Hazonia. Here's Campazzo. Here's the pick. Down low. The shot by Hazonia, no good. Here's Matajunas, and he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Hazonia. And the jumper from the wing offline. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Diallo gets the bucket.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
Ibaka, the pass to Campazzo. Here's Gonzalez. He's scoreless. Pass to Hazonia. No good on the triple. Here's Cornelie. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Calathes. James up top. And it's James with the jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Into the lane. And slam dunk by James.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Calathes has got his first points of the game.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Garuba, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Calathes. No good on the 3. Here's Deck. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Calathes. And Musa pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
To the paint. There's the steal. Fast break, here we go. Brown finds James. Can't get it to fall. Here's Musa. This one for three. Drops in the three. 5 points in the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
For three, James. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Brown with it. Garuba on him. Drive by Brown. Uses the glass on the layup.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Deck. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. 1:37 left in the third. And that one's good. James.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
On Wednesday, then on Thursday.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:27 left in the third. James, left side.
Usman Garuba. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:20 left in the third. His first shot coming late. It's good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Deck. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to James.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Garuba. Count it. Garuba's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
For three, James. That one's off for him. 6 for 11 now.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Second shot opportunity, and that one drops.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. James has got 19 points. Here's Deck. The three is up. On target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Here's Hezonja. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Gonzalez. And here's Ibaka. Four on the clock. Here's Hezonja. Offline with a three.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
It's Corley missing.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gonzalez to the inside. Pass to Azonia. 4-3. No good there.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Campazzo. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Campazzo has gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. Corneli. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting now.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Mata-Yunus. Campazzo with a steal. Now Ibaka. Hits a three-pointer.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Akobo. Diallo on the wing. Takes a three. Doesn't go that time. Diallo's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Ibaka. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Beyond the arc. And Campazzo pulls it down. Gonzalez passes to Ibaka. Here's Azonia. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. The three, Diallo. Counted from distance.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Diallo's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here's Gonzalez. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the visitors call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his players, we are right there guys, this game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Ali. .46 left in the final quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And so he hits both.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. Ibaka's shot is off. Ibaka's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Diallo's got room. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Diallo's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Gonzalez passes to Campazzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
Campazzo taking 2 shots. The people of the video review of the NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter of this one. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Gonzalez. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. And here comes the break. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Money!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Akobo. Launches it. It's rebounded by Ibaka. Here's Hazonia. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. He takes it in. That one drops for him. And here's Ibaka. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And
It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Biberovic in at the shooting guard. Here's Baldwin from deep three-point land. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Fast break. Here they come. Jack passes to Hazania. Here's Campazzo. Here's Musa. Second chance shot. A rebound by Marjanovic. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. These three-pointers off the mark. About a minute played so far here in the first. Hits the three-point bomb.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Into the lane. That's tipped, and it ends up out of bounds. No keep possession. Here's Baldwin. No good on the quick three.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Melly. Off target with his three.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
That bucket in no time at all.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And there's the turnover. That's going out of bounds.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Guys, they're on a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Here's Campazzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And here is Hazonia. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Deck. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Tavares. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's the break. Here's Deck. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First team foul.
That free throw missing.
Hayes at the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Campazzo, the pass to Tavares. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Out to the right wing, to the inside. Hayes. Here's Campazzo. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Yeah, what a shot.
Jack passes to Hazania. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hazania's got 5 now.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And now, here's Hazania. He's got 5. Pass to Baldwin. From the arc. That one's not going to go.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Tavares gets the bucket. Tavares has got his second basket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Hayes kicks to Baldwin. There's the 3. Hayes, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Baldwin. Here he goes. Here's Marjanovic. Nails the baby hook.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Here's Campazzo. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Leading by 17. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
They've got Yui, and it's Ibaka in at the center. Here's Yui. Outside, Gonzalez. Lets the 3 fly. Ibaka in the post. And they'll get another chance. Garuba, no good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. They've got Yui, and it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Right wing. Here's Gonzalez. Knocks down the 3-ball. Gonzalez has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They've got Yui, and it's Ibaka in at the 5. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Count it.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Ball stolen. to the paint. He shoots again, and it's good on the layup.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. From outside the arc, the rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
The rebound by Colson. Huey's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Gutterich. Lays it up off the glass. Gutterich has got his first 2 points of the night with the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Huey. Pass to Ibaka. From outside, off the mark. Here's Colson, leaving the lane.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Out to the right wing. The rebound by Colson. Down low. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. No good from 11 feet.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like he's freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Ibaka, no luck. Shanla, defended by Ibaka. Launches it. Gutterich can't get it to go. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open court. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
3rd team foul.
Screen by Ibaka. Gonzalez into the lane, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Gutterich. That 3 off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Basket counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Huey. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Colson makes it off the glass. Colson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Garuba, and the 3-ball is good. 12 seconds left in the first half. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Gonzalez. Nailed from 3-point land. Gonzalez has got 8 points here in this quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Up by 16. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
And it's time.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to rule them out, yeah, Shaq.
And now let's take a moment. That is more than enough.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Hayes. Baldwin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the power forward position. Here's Baldwin. Rebound by Tavares. Pass to Azania. And finish off by Hazonia.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the paint, Melly. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
There's the pick. Musa passes to Hazonia, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Musa. Here's Campazzo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
On Friday, then on Sunday.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Pass to Biberovic. Here's Melly. Hazonia defending. Melly passes to Marjanovic. A rebound by Hazonia.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And yes, it's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jack passes to Campazzo. Launches a three. Deck's shot is good. Deck's got his second bucket of the night.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
They get it back. Hayes, no good.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Tavares kicks to Hazonia. Musa passes to Hazonia. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple. Musa's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin can't get it to go.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Biberovic. They can't stop the run with that one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Tavares gets the bucket.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Baldwin. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got 7 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Deck. They get it again. Tavares passes to Campazzo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
A 3 ball. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Lays it up and banks it in. Campazzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Melli. It's deflected, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Baldwin. From downtown.
He hasn't even made 1 point at this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Melli. He takes it in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Melli's got his second bucket. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Campazzo. He's got 11. To the inside. And Azania gets it to go. Azania's got 12 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Hayes. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Musa. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Yui, and it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. Puts up a 3. Gonzalez's shot is off. Here's Biberovic. No good on the 3. And here we go. Fast break. Gonzalez has got it. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And it's Melli with the rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And it's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
From deep three-point land. No good on the shot.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Garuba. From the top of the key, he buries it. Garuba's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
The offensive rebound. Back to Gonzalez. Out to the wing. They get the rebound. Yui, the pass to Gonzalez. Here's Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Misses the 3.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Garuba. Here's Huey.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Gonzalez passes to Garuba. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. And there's 1:45 left to play in the final quarter. Baldwin can't get it to go. Here's Garuba. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Huey. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
From past the arc, a nice shot by Baldwin.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Huey. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Corner shot. That shot, no good. Here's Garuba. Here's Huey. Offline with his 3. Here we go, one-on-one. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Misses the 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stripped away. Pass to Biberovic. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Outside Gonzalez. From beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boban Marjanovic. Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. And it's Baldwin in at the point guard position. Pass to James. Driving to the basket, and it's James with the jam.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Baberovic. Jacks up a three. Hits the trifecta. Baberovic has got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
James outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. First quarter of play, a minute in. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at this visiting team, they've continued to build momentum, showing much more confidence now, and this is the perfect time to do it.
Now, here is James with the drive.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. Here's Hayes. Here's Calathis. Screen by James. On the take. Yeah, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Second team foul.
Off the inbound pass. Korkmaz pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Brown. Here's Korkmaz. Kick out to Brown. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Hayes. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
James goes in. Basket counts.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenges.
The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
What's up? Here's Baberovic. He's got 5. Launches it from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Baberovic. Check by James. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 8. Baberovic has gone 2 for 3 from deep. James outside. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. Check by James. Here's the break. Here's Brown. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Shot from 16. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Kalathis. 51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Banked it in off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right
now. Here's Korkmaz. Still no points. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Akobo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Baberovic. Here's Baldwin. Three-pointer off the mark. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Up by 7. And the second quarter about to get... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Birch from deep. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Akobo. And the layup is good off the glass.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Here's Gudarich. And he buries his first look. Here's Akobo. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And the shot goes in.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Driving in. And he buries his first look. Diallo up top. Off with the layup. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Good on the shot.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Pass to Akobo. Here's Matajunas. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. Another shot. Now here's Diallo. Fires the 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
He's off on that one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Corneli. He's guarded by Birch. Right wing. For 3, Diallo. They get it back to the wing, right side. To the left wing. They shoot again. Akobo gets the bucket. He has 6. Here's Gudarich. Pass to Birch. And Birch slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
The rebound by Corneli.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The free throw drops for Diallo. Here's Gudarich. No good with the triple. 1:09 left in the half. And there's the screen. Pass to Diallo. Takes it inside. And a two-handed jam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Here's Matajunas. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
40 seconds left in the first half. To stop the run, the rebound by Corneli.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Diallo, no good. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
First one falls for him.
Number 32, taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. So it's the home team now. Pass to Corneli. Off target at the rim. Here's Guduric. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. They lead by 18. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint. And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of them.
Moving on to our next. Thanks for tuning in.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Brown. Here's James. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Kalafis. And it's all from three-point range. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Baberovic in at the 2. For 3, James. It's Hayes with the rebound. James has gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 11.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
James deciding where to go with it.
Away team foul. Baberovic. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
And Baberovic gets it to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Puts up a deep 3. James with the rebound. Brown in the high post. Marjanovic on him. Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Count that bucket. Hayes has got his second basket.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Sinks it from distance.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
And stolen by Hayes. Pass to Melli. Soft touch off the glass. Melli's got his third bucket of the night.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And James puts up a deep 3. A quick shot there. It's off target.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds now.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Baberovic off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And Marjanovic gets it to go.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Snatched away. Pass to Baberovic. Down low. Here's Melli. Misses from close range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Three-pointer. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
The home team calls timeout. A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Screen by James. The 3. Baldwin with a rebound.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The offensive rebound.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hayes taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. James inside. 43 seconds left in the third. And he lays it up and in. James has got 12 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Melli. Tries again. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Diallo, no good. Here's Hayes. The rebound by Corneli. Corneli's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's a Kobo. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Baberovic can't get it to go. They've got Hayes, Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli, and it's Baberovic in at the shooting guard position.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Diallo against Hayes. Pass to Melli. Sinks that one from the post.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Melli's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. Here's Corneli. And he gets that one. Corneli's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Marjanovic passes to Melli. Here's Baberovic. Pure from 3-point range. Baberovic has got 22.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And the visitors call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So it's Both teams making substitutions here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mata Yunus. And there's the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. Here's Baberovic, covered by Diallo. It's deflected. They retain possession. Pass to Baldwin. Three-pointer. That one is off. He takes it in. And he banks in the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And the three-pointer goes.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Mata Yunus. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Baberovic kept alive. Pass to the prodigy. Hey, expanding his range. No luck on that one.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Corneli's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Launches a three. Baldwin's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Connects from downtown.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Baldwin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Baberovic can't get it to go.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Lets a floater go. Doesn't go for him. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. This one for 3. He can't get it to go.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
To the inside. And here's the fast break. Lets the 3 fly. Here's the prodigy. Baldwin. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Intercepted.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Throws it up high. Ball stolen. Over to the left wing. The 3. Tries again. Unable to get that one.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Corneli. It's off. And so they get the victory here at home. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Yui, and it's Tavares in at the center position.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
The three sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. It's blocked, and they get it back. No good on the triple. Garuba the pass to Yui. Here's Musa. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Begaron tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here's Garuba, and the layup is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this thing.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
It's good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's Musa. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Pass to Tavares. Here's Huey. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Usa passes to Huey. Out to the right wing. From deep. Coavis grabs the ball. A steal. Here's Musa. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And it's James missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Musa can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Garuba is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
James looking it over. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Can't hit from the corner. Here's Coavis. Still yet to score. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Garuba the pass to Tavares. Here's Huey. Takes it inside. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to James. Trying his luck from deep. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares has gotten 6 rebounds now in the game. Usa passes to Huey. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Diallo. Passing game out there with Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the 2-guard spot. You've got Hezonja. And it's Ibaka in at the center, filling out the middle. They've got Corniche. Diallo out there with Blossingame. And it's Moniunas in at the 5 spot. And it's a Kobo missing. Hezonja on the wing. Fires from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. One-on-one fast break. Diallo has the open look. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Here's Campazzo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gonzalez passes to Deck. Connects from 3-point range. 3. Deck's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract leagues. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Here's Campazzo. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Campazzo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Pushing it up. Ibaka for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Korkmaz checked in for Corning. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's a Kobo, still without a basket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's been a very successful stretch for him.
I mean, you are so right. This is quite a run they're on.
They get a hand on it. Here's Deck. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul.
There's Bosengame. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
The shot by Deck, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he makes that one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here is Ibaka. Pass to Azania. Ibaka with the ball. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Both good from the line that time. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
The Hail Mary from beyond half court is off target. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Azania, Bosengame pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Aniuna's no luck. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Bosengame. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Ibaka. Korkmaz passes to Bosengame. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bosengame's got 10 points in the quarter.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Up top, Gonzalez. And Ibaka kicks to Hezonja. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, he recognized the overcommitment by the defense there and then made a smart pass to get that ball back outside.
Awesome game. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And hello, everybody. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the home team. Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They've got Yui, and it's Garuba in at the 4. James, no good. James has gone 1 of 4 so far. Garuba the pass to Musa. The shot from the low post is good. Musa's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Garuba the pass to Yui. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Here's Tavares. The 3. Garuba's shot is off. And they're moving it up. Begaron, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Yui. Pass to Tavares. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Yui. This one for 3. Tavares kicks to Yui. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Yui's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Garuba. Here's Musa. Here's Tavares. Pass to Musa. The tray. They grab their own miss to the wing right side. To the middle. Tavares passes to Musa. Here's Garuba. Tries to save it, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And, you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
James outside, shoots the 3. That shot misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From about 19 feet, he gets it in there. A minute 50 left in the third. Here's Musa. Over to the wing. Fires for three. Buries it from three-point range. Huey's got 10 points in the game.
And not hard to see why they're on the bad end of this run. Just not doing the job on that defensive backboard.
And here's James outside. Rebound by Tavares. Tavares is...
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
Takes a three. To the wing on the left. His three-pointers off the mark. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Huey. Second shot opportunity. Tavares gets the bucket.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Going inside. And Garuba pulls it down. For three. Musa can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Inside. James covering. Fires the three. Pass to Musa. Here's Huey. Jump shot is good. Huey's got 10 points here in the second half. The shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Corniche is out there with Diallo, and it's Okobo in at the 2. And here they come. Here's Corniche. Pass to Okobo. Here's the 3. He can't get that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hazonia with the ball. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Gonzalez passes to Deck. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Hazonia on the wing. Here's Deck. Back to Hazonia. The 3 ball. Out to Gonzalez. He tries for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Great open look there.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. letting it fly.
Akobo, the pass to Corniche. Diallo, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Scooped up. Jack passes to Hazanya over Diallo. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Akobo. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
Takes it inside. A nice shot by Campazzo.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Blossom game. Good on the triple.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Deck. There's the three. Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Wasengame. Pass to Okobo. Here's Wasengame from deep. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And now, here's Hazonia to the inside, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From the arc, the rebound by Ibaka.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Campazzo's shot is off. Now here's Diallo. D right on. A slam dunk by Diallo.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Campazzo. Here's Hazonia. And finish off by Hazonia.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Akobo, the pass to Corniche. Clock at 6. Takes it off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Hazania's shot is off. No good. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the two-guard spot. Out to the wing from downtown. And he dunks it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Campazzo. To the middle. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Baldwin's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And there it is for him.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Baldwin's got his second bucket of the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, got that one up quick. Baldwin's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Garuba passes to Campazzo. Back to Garuba. Pass to Baldwin. Now here's Hayes. Fires for three. That one doesn't drop. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
A deep three. Babarovic can't get it to go. Here's Garuba. Offensive rebound. Pass to Campazzo. And here's the fast break. Puts it up from 15. Hayes misses.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
They get it back. Here's Hezonja. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Hezonja from deep three-point land. It's Hayes with the rebound. A minute 42 left in the opening quarter.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Musa. No made baskets yet. Goes back up. Pass to Garuba. Here's Campazzo. 4-3. 1:25 left in the first quarter. And finally they hit one.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Here's Baberovic, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Campazzo, the pass to Garuba. Rob! In transition, here they come. Here's Baberovic. Misses the three.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
It's stolen. 46 seconds left to play in the first. He's off on the layup.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Here's Musa. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Campazzo. Here's Hezonja. He's defended by Hayes. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Good. Baldwin's got 9 points.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
To the left wing. Here's Garuba. Pass to Musa. Here's Hezonja for 3. That shot is good by Campazzo. He's got 5. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Assisted by Gonzalez.
Out to the right wing. Here's Guduric. No good with a layup.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Gonzalez. Off target from outside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Oh, he tries a 3. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Oh, ripped away. Here's Deck. To the wing on the left. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Guduric. Puts it up from 17. That shot, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Deck, that's good.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Oh, they pick off the pass. To the inside, the steal. Looking to end the run. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pulls up on the wing. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Ibaka. There's the triple. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. Here's the 3. They grab their own miss. Count it.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Deck inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. 18 feet out. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Fires it. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The three-pointer off the mark.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
Here's Guterich. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Deck. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. He buries it from 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Yep, that one goes.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Screen by Ibaka. To the left side wing. It's picked off. And they're pushing it up from deep three-point range. He shoots again. Misses the layup. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 13. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Which hasn't happened yet.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Players of the Month. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference. And that is going to do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the point. Counted.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
We've got Usman Garuba, and it's Musa in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Hezonja, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
And he drives in. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic That's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The visitors with the ball.
Out of bounds.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Puts up a deep three. Here's Marjanovic. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
A great start to the second half for him, hustling for the rebound and converting the follow.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Musa. Here's Garuba. Launches it from deep. And Campazzo missing. Campazzo's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Hayes, the pass to Melli. Oh, swiped away. And here comes the break. Here's Hazonia. Off target with the three.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Down low. It's stolen. And here they come. Here's Musa.
Yes, sir.
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he jams it home with authority.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Hazonia. Pass to Musa. Here's Hazonia. Back to Campazzo. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
The three is up. Got a hand on it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Picked it. Takes the three. And Hazonia pulls it down. In transition, here they come. Here's Musa. Three-pointer, no good. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Hazonia. He's got 12, and they pick up 2.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Baldwin. He's got 9. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Pass to Hazonia. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Campazzo from deep three-point land. Nails it from 3. Campazzo's got 8. Here's Marjanovic. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Here's Campazzo. Give him 8. Here's Hazonia. Buries it from 3. 15 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Musa out to the right wing. There's the 3. Offensive board. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Here's Baberovic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 2. Pass to Deck. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 9 rebounds now. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Ibaka with a steal. They're running. Pulls up for 3. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
The line for the away team, Gonzalez.
People will...
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The
NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And Baberovic gets it to go.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Here's Deck from behind the arc. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Pass to Gonzalez. Here's Deck. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Marjanovic can't hit. Here's Gonzalez. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
That one goes. Count it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Pass to Ibaka. And a miss there on the triple.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Ibaka. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Gets the 3-ball to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Deck. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Here he goes. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. A minute 53 left in the game. There's the 3. Deck with a rebound. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. Deck's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. This one for 3. Here's Baldwin. Kept alive to the right side. And another shot. The shot comes out.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
To the wing on the left. Here's Gonzalez. No good from outside. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baldwin. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Musa. Pass to Azonia. Let's go with a three. Melli with a rebound. Here's Baberovic from deep. And Campazzo pulls it down.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good.
Away team. Campazzo. 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. Baldwin's shot is good. Here's Campazzo. Here's Azonia. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Fires for three. Baldwin controls the rebound and the putback. The three. That shot is good by Campazzo.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Azonia. No good there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one wasn't even close. The home team.
Friday night and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Olber. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Biberovic. Marjanovic, a screen on James. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Outside, James. Brown outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Baldwin. And it's Hayes in the corner. Here's James. And James throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the body.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Biberovic. A second chance effort.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Here's Brown. James trying to free himself up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by James.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Baldwin. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And a wide open look for James. A three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Brown. Papagiannis passes to Calathes.
Home team foul. Nicolo Melli. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Calathes. Second chance shot. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Melli. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. Goes back up. And Marjanovic with the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
For the away team. James at the line for one. The play will be reviewed. 2 minutes.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Hayes. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And James gets it to go. James has got 11 points.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Calathis. He has yet to score. And it's off from three-point range.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. Brown off on the layup.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James, the pass to Calathis. James outside. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 13.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Baldwin kicks to Marjanovic. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Papagiannis. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They're up by 11. Let's take a quick break now. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
We've got Blossingame, Diallo out there with Corniche, and it's Moniunas in at the 5-spot. On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
He hits both from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Blossingame. No good on the three. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's a Kobo. Pass to Blossingame. Buries the long-range jumper. Blossingame's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And that one, good. Blossingame's got 7 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Kept alive. Pass to Colson. Beyond the arc. They shoot again. Corniche with the rebound.
Home team foul. Will begin. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. It's stolen. Pass to Colson. Down low. Here's Gutterich. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
There's the drive. Count that bucket. Okobo's got his first bucket in this one.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Shanla. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
Here's Blasingame. Here's Corniche. Pass to Blasingame. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Okobo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Diallo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here. No good on that one.
Diallo taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Corniche, the pass to Okobo. And here is Monty Eunice. Pass to Blasingame. Hits the 3-point bomb. Blassingame's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Here's Gutteridge. And nothing is falling for him right now. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off. Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Okobo, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Colson. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Blasingame. Lets the 3 fly. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't. You were. Let's look now and that concludes half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with Hayes. And it's Biberovic in at the 2. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz. And it's Galathis in at the point. And the dunk by James.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Baldwin. 3 from the inbound. He's off on that one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Korkmaz, covered by Hayes. Offensive rebound. Second half just getting started, about a minute played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Galathis kicks to James. The kick out to Brown. Here's Galathis. Up and in on the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Melly, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Papagiannis. Brown with a screen for Marjanovic. Papagiannis. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Brown. It's picked off. And here comes the break. Here's Baldwin. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Galathis. And the 3 off target. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Baldwin. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Korkmaz, and the shot goes in.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Galathis gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ellie's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now here's Brown. He's tightly guarded. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Rebounded by Papagiannis. Fires the 3. Korkmaz, no good. Here's Hayes. Pass to Melly. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Papagiannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The shot's good from Hayes.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's James. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Old team foul. Biberovic. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's James. He's got 19.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Papagiannis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Both shots good from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving in. The shot's good. Baldwin's got 9.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Here's Blasingame. Bangs home the trifecta.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
From deep three-point land, here's Papagiannis. Here's Okobo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Baldwin, and it's Biberovic in at the 3. Diallo the pass to Okobo. The 3. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor. To the middle. Here's Baldwin, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Well, Stan, I know you made the transition from college to the NBA as a coach and were successful, but how hard is that transition for the players to go from college to the pros?
It's an incredible transition, Kevin. In college, let's think about it. The very best teams may have 2 or 3 NBA caliber players. You know how many NBA players are on NBA teams? 15 of them. And the pace of the game, everything happens faster. So all of your reads and decisions have to happen faster. That's what I think takes the time more than the skills themselves.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Marjanovic to the right side. Here's Baldwin. Marjanovic passes to Melli. A nice shot by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 12 points here in the second half.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Papagiannis, guarded by Marjanovic. Diallo the pass to Corniche. 5 to shoot. Here's Blasingame. That 3 off the mark. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Baldwin. They get it back. Marjanovic can't hit from in close. Marjanovic has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Diallo. And he banks in the layup.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Stolen away. Here's Corniche. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And they pick up 2. Blasingame got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Melli to the left side wing. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Blasingame. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Biberovic. No good from outside.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Drills the three-pointer.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
It's tipped. Fires from deep. Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Papianis can't hit. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Biberovic. Off target from three-point range. Here's Blasingame. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pass to Biberovic. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Akobo. Here's Corniche, and he dunks it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
No good from Blasingame. Out left to the wing. From deep three-point territory. The shot, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Offensive rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Baldwin looking for the opening. And they'll get another chance. Ellie, well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory.